text me at 1, I let it ring twice. Lip gloss on your collar and a grin like a knife. I said,
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not, then you already know I'm not really good at this. So what we're gonna do today is a little simple get ready with me. Alright, so what I normally do is off camera I'll do my skincare and then we're gonna get right into the video. So let's get started. So what I have been normally using is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is what I use. I put it on the back of my hand, and then I use a damp beauty blender. So this is what I'm gonna do. I am gonna look off camera right now to my mirror and put this base on my face. And I don't really use a lot. This is a it's a medium to full coverage, so I normally just don't use a lot of foundation in my day-to-day, but today is the day I'm going to do this. Don't forget your neck. Do not forget your neck. And your ears. Okay. Like I said, I don't really do a lot of foundation. I do a lot of things throughout the day that if I use a lot, then it's not going to come about. So what I like to do is I use two concealers. One is from e.l.f. and it's like a little on camera it's not, but in person it's like a pinky tone. And then I like to use a She Glam one, and it's like white. So what I like to do is I like to put this on the inner corner of my face, well, under my eyes, and then I like to grab the e.l.f. concealer and put it like this in the middle, and then at the end like so. Then I grab my damp beauty blender and then I just tap it in to my face. And then I also like to get it under the eye, above my eye. And then also I'll show you how to do my eyebrows as well. Okay. concealer up as well. Trust the process, trust the process. Okay. So once I'm done with foundation and concealer, what I like to do is do my eyebrows. I have been using the NYX Professional Makeup Zero to Brow Gel. It literally is a little spoolie, as you can see. And then it has a brush with it. So I'm going to brush my brows up, and then I'm also going to use a little mirror for my brows so I can look up. So okay. Once that is done, once I put my brush my brows up, I'm gonna grab this, but I'm not going to use it. I'm gonna use a little flat brush, and it comes with a spoolie as well. I'm gonna use a little flat brush, and I'm just gonna dip my brush into it and then go in and shape it. And then I'm going to use the spoolie on this side, and I'm just going to brush them down. It again and use the spoolie again and just brush them and just make everything look perfect. And then I am gonna go in with some concealer to carve it out because they do look a little too big. So I like to use this concealer brush and everything. It has a little curve to it, and then I will grab either my foundation or my concealer, and I think I'm gonna use a little of the pink concealer, and then I'm going to carve my brows out as well. I was just gifted natural big brows thanks to my mother. Okay. So what else I'm gonna do is I'm going to clean it up with a little brush like this. Like that. And I'm just going to blend it in. You can also blend it with your finger if you don't really care for the brush itself. And this is going to create like a base for your eyeshadow as well if you're really into eyeshadow. So I'm going to show you after I blend this in. Grab my spoolie again and then just brush up a little bit just to create not like a line. Okay, once that is done, I'm gonna go in and with my beauty blender and then just stamp it all in together. Okay. All right. Once that is set, I like to go in with a contour. This is soft tan, so, and it's She Glam as well. So what I like to do is I like to put it on my cheeks right here, my forehead right here, as well as right here, and then my cheeks right here. Okay. Oh, also, I like to do my nose as well, but I don't do a lot of it, so I just bring it Then I have a brush that I like to blend it in with. It's just like a little, kind of like a little flat brush, but I also like to just bring it up. You can also use a beauty blender as well, but I prefer the brush. Okay. Use this one on my forehead. And I'll grab it with Beauty Blender and then just stamp it into my eyes. It's just creating a little shadow onto Then I will go into powder. So what I like to do is I have a couple of different brushes. I have this one for my bronzer, this one for blush because I don't have liquid blush on me, and then this one is actually for my actual powder. So what I like to do is I start with my powder, this right here, the Airspun loose face powder. I've used this for a couple of years. Haven't really gotten one that I really like. So I like to use for underneath my eyes, I like to use a, what is this called? Like I don't know. Anyways, I like to tap it and then not have so much. And then I like to stamp it underneath my eyes as well. So tap, tap, tap. To go in with my powder first and then just tap it in just all the way down your neck, tap it on your nose, and tap it around your face, like your forehead, your nose, everything. So I'll just get in there. Ears. Then I might just do my eyes too. So it's not too Then I'm gonna go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Ooh, sounds loose. It comes with a little sponge. I don't use it. I use my brush. So I just go in, swirl it, tap it off, and then I just really go in there. And I do swirling motions as well. And then I also get my forehead with just the rest of the bronzer that is on my brush. I can also do my neck with the extra if I wanted to. Just swirling motions. After that, I like to grab my blush, and it's also the Physicians Formula, but it's in the color Strawberry Jam. This one's not really too powdery. I also like to take it on the cheeks, and I like to just dab it. I like to grab my brush, my loose powder brush, and then just actually blend it in just a little bit more so that there's not really any harsh lines for anything. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna go in with a brush like this. I don't really wear eyeshadows anymore, but I like to go in with my bronzer as well, and I like to just add dimension to my eyes. So what I do is I go from the outer corner in, and then I'll just swirl it just to add some dimension. And then just blend it in. It doesn't have to be dark, it doesn't have to like look like anything, honestly, just blend it. I'll also bring this down too because you did put contour on your nose. Then after all of Wet n Wild highlighter powder, and it's in the Blossom Glow, it's like a little pink. I also like to grab a brush like this that has like a little point, go in it, that's the access, and then also like just tap it in. I'm gonna go in with eyeliner, and I use the CoverGirl Perfect Point Plus. It's just like a little spoolie. It has this to smear it, all that kind of stuff. So I just like to go in. I either use my big mirror or my little mirror. So I'm gonna use my little mirror today. And I go on the top, like I go from the top waterline and the bottom waterline. And what I like to do is I grab my mascara and I'm going to put mascara on the top and the bottom. See the difference? See the freaking difference? Jesus. And this is the Maybelline body, it's the Body Lash Sensation, and it's waterproof. Alright, so I'm back with both eyes done. I cannot find my false lashes right now, so this is what my eyes are gonna look like. And then now I'm just gonna grab some cleansing water, I guess you could say. I'm gonna clean my lips off. So I'm going in with the Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner, and in the color Almond Rose. So what I like to do is I'm just gonna go in just a little bit and just outline my lips. I'm going to grab a lip gloss. It's the Bath and Body Works Strawberry Lip Gloss. It tastes like strawberries, smells like strawberries. It's really, really good. What I like to do is clean the tip off. I just like to go in and melt everything together. I like to go in with the Nine West Hydrating Setting Spray. I also got the Nine West Matte Setting Spray, and that's when I'm like gonna go out and I don't want to be dewy. So spray that all over your face, and then I'm just gonna grab my fan and move it around. My makeup is done. I'm gonna do my hair off camera, and then I'm going to come back to y'all. So alright, so here's the hair and here's the makeup for today. I'm gonna try to do YouTube videos every weekend or every other weekend. I'm not for sure yet. So if you're seeing this, I'm back, and I hope I stay back instead of taking a break for 5 to 6 years. So I hope you really liked this video, and I hope to see y'all again. Bye.
You text me at 1, I let it ring twice. Lip gloss on your collar and a grin.